and welcome to Learn Your Bit with Bybit. I'm Ngesi, actor, comedian, TV presenter. New technology and business are just some of my interests, and today we're talking crypto, the most interesting new technology out there, if I say so myself. I'm your host for episode 4, and I'm very excited to be here. With me today is our very own Bybit cryptonaut, IgneusTerrenus. Before we get into it, a quick bit on Bybit. Bybit is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, offering traders a seamless trading experience, innovative crypto assets and cloud mining products to clients around the globe. Let's do this. Igneus, thank you so much for joining us. I'm really looking forward to our conversation. Could you please introduce yourself?
Thank you so much for having me, Siv. It's really a delight to be here. Hi everyone, my name is IgneusTerrenus. I'm the head of communications at Bybit, a cryptocurrency exchange. Very glad to be on this show.
All right, let's begin. Every country seems to have its own attitude towards cryptocurrency. What are some of the issues faced when trying to further blockchain regulations?
I think it's really just regulators are finally waking up to the reality of crypto, and really blockchain are here to stay. I think the reaction, even though kind of like they seem to be quite severe in some cases, but I think the reaction is only proportional to what these innovations truly have in store for us as a society and for the future to come. I think regulation in the long term is definitely a very positive thing for the growth and for just healthy development of the wider industry.
How do you foresee crypto assisting Africa in general, and will we ever be able to create a continental framework for the use and development of the industry?
That is a great question, Siv, and I think maybe I'll answer it in two fronts. So one thing that I'm actually very passionate and dear and near to my heart is this population boom that we are witnessing in Africa and this lack of infrastructure development. So in some reports I've read, there's a 1 trillion gap in infrastructure investment, and that is going to cause huge ramifications along the road if we do not fill that gap. There's this saying, Bitcoin fixes it. I mean, this may be kind of like simplification, but I do think Bitcoin and crypto as a whole can be a part of the solution. We can really make sure that critical infrastructure spending is put into the right place. Blockchain has this permissionless, immutable public ledger property, and can really make sure that the money is spent exactly where it is most needed. Another thing is crypto really allows us to fully achieve financial inclusion because it has so low a threshold of entry. For like the entire world, the entire banking and finance system still works to the exclusion of 30% of the world's population. In some developing economies, that number is even greater. There are people that I know who don't have a credit score, don't have a bank account. Crypto takes that intermediary, takes that middleman away, and really allows people to fully achieve their financial sovereignty just through having a crypto wallet and just through being able to transact with their peers on a peer-to-peer basis. And I think this is truly transformative. Unlike other fintech that we have seen, which is more or less just facade painting, because like for most of those fintech innovations, the money still funnels through the clearing houses and the plumbing that is used by the traditional financial and banking system. That still takes plus 2 days to clear. That still causes huge remittances expenses, whereas transactions that happen on blockchain, they're almost settled immediately, and they incur very little transaction fees. And really think this is the future that will truly unlock the potential of the next billion and next 2 billion people.
So here's the big question, and I've heard this from my mother especially and her church friends. Is crypto safe? That's the big question that's been asked, especially throughout Africa. I repeat, is crypto safe?
Yeah, that's an excellent question, and I think this is a question that I have answered for my parents and my relatives as well.
So your parents asked you the same question.
Indeed, I think this is a question sort of like all of us need to help with like help our parents with. I think it is very important to always do your own research. So there are thousands of cryptocurrencies. Not all of them are created equal. We always want to do our own research instead of just trusting another voice. Doesn't matter how how much reliability they tend to sort of exude through their personality or just their pathos. I think it is really important to do your own research and really figure out what is right with kind of like verifiable results. So one thing I think sort of like Bitcoin has been around for more than 12 years, and being the largest market capitalization cryptocurrency, it really has shown its resilience. Throughout the pandemic, Bitcoin only showed how strong it is and has developed multiple use cases. It's not just a currency. It's not just an asset. It's a safe haven for market volatility, currency volatility, and so on and so forth. So in your home country, South Africa, we are seeing some sort of record unemployment rate, and the currency exchange rate is also less than ideal. So in those circumstances, it is really difficult for someone to keep their fruit of labor in fiat currency. Fiat currency definitely has its use, and in day-to-day transaction, it's great. But as in my case, I like to say, I don't use all my money to buy crypto. I only use those I want to save. So to me, cryptocurrency is a technology, a tool for saving. I think so. Really, just to come back to your question, even though kind of that was a little long-winded, is really one needs to do his or her own research and really figure out what is the use case they are looking for. Is it about having a safe haven asset that they can protect their fruit of labor? Is it about a speculative investment that they can see some return? If that is the latter, maybe you want to kind of like only put so much money that you are willing to lose. For some other people, maybe they are working in a foreign country. They are looking to cryptocurrency as a cheaper and faster way of remittances, because in some certain places you see like up to 30% of transactions fee for remittances, and that is just egregious. And cryptocurrency really helps to reduce that dramatically. So I think really it's not a single question, but it really is a question everyone who is thinking about cryptocurrency needs to ask themselves: what am I using it for? And is this the right crypto for me? And to answer those, you really need to do your own research.
That is the best advice ever. I will tell my mother and her church friends that crypto is definitely safe. Once again, thank you so much. It was great chatting with you. You have a great way of actually simplifying something that some people think is very, very technical. Thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you, Siv.
That was very insightful. Thank you for watching, Cryptonauts. Crypto is full of abbreviations and funny sayings. You may have heard of FUD and HODL, and the most important one is Dior. Not the fragrance, but do your own research. We insist that you do your own research. Join us next week for episode 5, hosted by Martine Solomon, where we take our first look at Bybit's platform and all of its amazing features. By joining Bybit, traders in Africa will be able to learn more about crypto and trading, as well as partake in our discussion platforms for trading strategies. Also, Bybit run community trading contests, competitions, and other incredible activities. Keep an eye out on all our socials, and don't forget to hit subscribe.